Welcome to Practice Questions Week 4, Part 2. Factor completely. Number 28. X squared plus 13x minus 48. So we know that we have three terms and we will try to use the AC method. So we'll have x squared and then two number multiply equal negative 48. And then the two number add up to 13. We have 16 and 3, negative 3. So rewrite the term 13x into 16x subtract 3x minus 48. That is the same, so equal sign. Now we group the first two and the last two. So we have x out there, left with x plus 16 minus, I take 3 out, negative 3. We have left with x and plus 16. Now this one equal x plus 16 in common, we take that out, left with x minus 3. Alright, the next one is 4x squared plus 21x plus 5. So we still use the AC method to check. A times c is 20 and we need the two number. We have to add them up to 21. So 20 and 1 is the perfect choice. So 4x squared, we rewrite the 21x into 20x, add 1x, add 5. Now we group the first two term and the last two. So 4x in common, left with x plus 5 plus x plus 5. Now x plus 5 in common, so we left with 4x plus 1. Alright, number 30. Now we see that the coefficients, the ABC, is the bigger number. We're still checking for the A times C, AC method, right? So it's like 12 times negative 35. Instead of using calculator or just calculate by hand, I break that number down into smaller number. So 12 will be equal to 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12. And then I have the negative in the front. Now 35 is 5 times 7. I always use like prime number to break down all of the number. And we know that the multiplications can commute all the factor it have. So I can multiply those small number. I can make it like into two root, and that two root is my two number. So in this case, I need add up two number multiply equal that A times C, right? And then the two number add up to negative 13. Now we'll try that. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 7 is 28. And then I have 3 times 5, that is 15. And though number is the same as 28 times 15 is the same as 12 times 35. And we have the negative, so negative should be the bigger number, negative 28 and 15. When you add up, it will be negative 13. So we rewrite 12x squared minus 28x plus 15x minus 35. Now we group the first two and the last two, right? So in common of 4x, we left with 3x minus 7 plus 5 in common, we left with 3x minus 7. Now 3x minus 7 is common factor. We take it out. The left inside is 4x plus 5. Okay, so for these questions, we see that all terms include the x. So we take x out, common factor. It left with x squared minus x minus 20. Now we have equal x and two number. A times c is negative 20. And two number add up to negative 1. So 5 and 4 is nice. And because that's a negative 1, so we have the negative on the big numbers. The bigger number is 5 and the smaller is 4. For the AC method, remember if A is equal 1 case, in case that A equal 1, so it's easier to check the AC by just finding the number, the two number, right? And then put it inside. So if I find out that it's like A times C is negative 20, I can find it's like B equal negative 1. So I will find that I have 5 and 4, and I have 5 and 4 here. To make it negative, it has to be negative 5. So I just put in there that positions. Okay, unless A different from 1, and of course A have to be different from 0, right? So if A different from 1, we have to use the AC, and then we break down the B term equal some number x plus number x. If A different from 1. If A equal 1, we do it quickly, right? Number 32, so we have 10x cubed minus 12x squared minus 15x plus 18. So we see that as 4 terms. I can group the first two together and then the last two. So for the first one, what in common? 2x squared. 2x squared. I have 5x left and minus 6. Alright, so the last two, the in common is negative 3. So I have 5x minus 6. Now what in common is 5x minus 6 times 2x squared minus 3. Alright, so number 33, we have 3x squared minus 15x plus 18. So 18 times 3, A times C is 3 times 18 equal 3. 18 is 3 times 3 times 2. We have 3 times 3 is 9 times 2 is 18. And then we times 3 from the A, right? From the A value. So now we need two numbers which multiply when we commute the number. We have two numbers that multiply equal that 3 times 18. And we have that two numbers add up to negative 15. So what is that? Yes, we have 9 and 6, right? 9 and 6. 9 and 6 is 3 times 18. But the thing is, we have the negative. They add up to negative numbers, so we need the negative on both numbers. So we can rewrite it 3x squared minus 9x minus 6x that add up to negative 15x and plus 18. Now we group the first two and the last two. So 3x in common, we have left with x minus 3. Now minus 6 in common, x minus 3. And then we have x minus 3 in common. We left with 3x minus 6. 3x minus 6, what in common? Is 3, right? So we can do the 3 out. X minus 2 times x minus 3. Alright. Number 34, 3x squared minus 17x plus 10. So we have 3 times 10, 30, and two numbers add up to negative 17. Yes, we can think about 15 and 2, right? So 3x squared minus 15x minus 2x plus 10. Now, what in common for the first two? 3x left with x minus 5 minus 2 left with x minus 5 and common x minus 5 times 3x minus 2. Next one. Alright, we have two numbers. Multiply is a times c. That 9 times negative 8. 9 is 3 times 3. And negative, I put in front. So 2 times 2 times 2. Now that two number multiply equal negative, right? AC, 9 times 8, right? And then we have that two number add up to 34. So let's think. 34 is something 36 in 2. So we have 9 times 4 is 36, and we have 2. 36 and 2, 34. It have to be positive, so we have 36 and minus 2. So 36 minus 2 is negative 9 times 8, right? The same. So we break that down. We have 9x squared plus 36x minus 2x minus 8. And we group the first two and the last two. We have 9x in common, left with x plus 4. Now the second group, we take out the negative 2 we have x plus 4. Now what in common? X plus 4 times the left inside is 9x minus 2. Okay, number 36. This one we have a big coefficients number is 20 and 63, right? Negative 63. So we will have a times c again is 20. We times negative 63. I put the negative in front. Now 20 I can break it down in terms of 4 times 5 and then times 9 times 7, right? And then we know that we can break it down further, but I like to keep it simple. This one you can do minus 2 times 2 times 5 times 3 times 3 times 7. That are the prime numbers. But I look at it and I see that I can have the 28 and 45. That is the difference between those numbers is 17, right? So 4 times 7, 28 and 45. I got 28 and 45. I need a positive. They add up to positive number. It means the bigger numbers we choose here have to be positive. So negative 28 have negative 28 times 45. That's the same as 20 times negative 63. Alright, now we break down the 17x. So 20x squared. Instead of adding 17x, I will do subtract 28x and add 45x minus 63. Alright, so I group the first two and the last two. So 20x squared and 28x in common of 4x. So 4x left with 5x minus 7. The second root, I take out the 9 and I left with 5x subtract 7. Now what in common? 5x minus 7 times 4x plus 9. So even if we multiply the A and C, we have like the number right here by using calculator or take time to make a multiplications. It will be it doesn't help us much. Instead of doing that, we break down the number into smaller numbers and try to commute those numbers to make like the nice number we're looking for. Hope this video helpful. Thank you and see you in the next video.